Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name's Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. I really do appreciate it. We are tackling a lot of information on this channel, and this is some breaking news that Uber just launched a new program for Uber and Lyft drivers to make more money and to connect Uber drivers with money, to make money right now. I mean, this time is, you know, the worst time that I've ever experienced in my life economically. I mean, you know, putting aside all the, you know, horrible health thing that's going on, although there is some good news with that as well. Hopefully that will clear things up in the future, which will also lead to some good economic growth for Uber and Lyft drivers. I'm very hopeful that, you know, the apps will be, you know, more popular here soon. I think even people will be more hesitant to use public transportation, so they probably will be using Uber and Lyft more, so there actually could be some benefits. And then Uber is actually scraping up a lot of new customers through Uber Eats, so there's going to be a lot more passengers, particularly for Uber. Not really sure about Lyft yet, but, you know, these are just my projections that I'm putting forth. But today we're talking about Uber's new program for drivers. So before I get into that, I just want to urge you to subscribe, because, you know, this is a breaking news update. If you subscribe now, if you're watching this and you're not subscribed, then you might miss out on future opportunities to sign up. And, you know, these are limited time ways for drivers to make money, so, you know, you don't want to miss out on those ways. So definitely subscribe. We're coming out with videos every single day. And also hit the thumbs up button. For whatever reason, YouTube is not promoting our videos as much as they used to, and particularly within the first 48 hours, if we can get more thumbs up on our videos, that would help us out a lot, just so YouTube knows that our videos are being seen. That would help me out a lot, help us out a lot, help us make more videos, because, you know, we use all this ad money to just basically pay us out a little bit just for our time. You know, it's pretty small right now, but regardless, let's jump into the video. What is Uber's new program? What did they launch? What is the Uber Work Hub? Let's jump into it. It's called the Uber Work Hub. What is the Uber Work Hub? Well, let's talk about it. This is by CNET. So CNET is a very popular business company that talks about business things. So Uber helps drivers pivot to deliveries and other work. So they're actually launching a new program that is not exactly either rideshare driving. Of course, Uber wants drivers to do food deliveries through Uber Eats. That's a no-brainer. Uber already announced that they're doing free deliveries in many areas, from many restaurants, so the customer doesn't have to pay, but the driver still makes the money. So they're getting a lot of people. But anyways, Uber has a new tool for drivers who aren't getting many ride requests due to lockdowns and shelter-in-place orders happening across the US. So if you're a driver and you're not getting as many rides, or if you've stopped driving altogether like myself, you know, this could be for you. The ride-hailing company will make it easier for gig workers to jump from one of its businesses to another. The Work Hub lets Uber drivers receive other work from the company, other platforms such as Uber Eats, Uber Works, and Uber Freight. So if any of you guys have ever thought about being a truck driver, you can do Uber Freight. If you don't want to be a truck driver, like I know I would never want to be a truck driver, I would just probably fall asleep on the wheel driving for 12 hours straight. But hey, if you want to do that, they do pay really, really well. Truck drivers make a lot of money, actually. I know some truck drivers make over 100,000 bucks a year. So, and then Uber Works is the new one, you know, other jobs. The tool launched Monday, so that was yesterday, in the US, and will soon have other options for drivers to work for other companies in search of workers such as Domino's, Shift, and CareGuide. I actually went to UC Berkeley, and there was a company that launched at UC Berkeley. UC Berkeley is it's actually the #1 school for founders to get funding. Or I think we're competing with Stanford. I think it changes all the time, but regardless, that company did get some funding to basically what they did was they partnered with local restaurants and local places like McDonald's, and you could just sign up for gig work. So like you could sign up for a shift at McDonald's for 2-3 hours, or an 8-hour shift, whatever you want, because, you know, when people called out or whatever. So it kind of sounds like what they're doing here, like if Domino's, I'm sure Domino's is experiencing a huge demand. So anyways, they go, Uber's dealt with the Work Hub can be found in the Uber drivers app. So yeah, you can find it in the driver app. And then UK drivers will be able to work with online retailer Ocado via the app for other possible jobs. Uber's dealt with a multitude of issues since the coronavirus pandemic began in March. Workers were demanding more protection. If you guys, you know, have been following along on the channel, you guys know the whole beef with drivers trying to get the Uber sick pay. Some drivers getting it. You guys have seen Gary. He got $1,622.60. And then other drivers getting deactivated. Basically, they were very vague with the stipulations for the Uber sick pay. But essentially, you had to have driven within the past 30 days prior to March 6th. So basically, if you send in that doctor's letter after, and you hadn't driven after February 6th, like, you know, you're like a former driver and you still try to get the sick pay, they would just deactivate your account. Will temporarily suspend your account, because if you send in a letter saying you're sick, they're going to deactivate your account regardless, but most likely. Gary never got deactivated for whatever reason. I don't know. I feel like that's more of an exception, but they averaged out your earnings, and it was like very vague. Like, well, what about if you didn't work for a month? Because a lot of drivers take a month off, and it was just like some drivers were getting the money, some drivers weren't. Some drivers were going back and forth for weeks, on hold for hours at a time. I don't know, but anyways, that's just a whole nother story. I try to come up with a system for drivers to get their sick pay. Bro, why are you grinding metal? It's 1:30 p.m. on a Tuesday. Okay, I guess that is working hours. Never mind. Keep grinding. Keep grinding. Uber has dealt with the multitude of issues, blah, blah, blah. Uber did say it would help, but some workers are having trouble getting it. Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. Absolutely ridiculous. Here we go. Another one. Uber revamps app functionality, introduces hubs to keep drivers in work. So let's keep reading. The Work Hub is designed to help drivers with no passengers to earn cash in other ways. From Uber Eats deliveries to local opportunities with dozens of companies, we're finding more ways for you to earn. Deliver food with Uber Eats. Uber's revamped. You guys know that I got deactivated from Uber because I tried to do, or no, my document expired. Let's see if I do have the Work Hub in here. Introducing the Work Hub. Here we go. Visit the new Work Hub to find more ways to earn in the driver app on the Uber platform. Here we go. Next. So deliver with Uber Eats. Other companies are hiring. So it honestly looks like they just tell you about jobs that are hiring. Companies we know are looking to hire. Care Guide, PetSitter.com, Domino's, Shipped. Screw it. Let's try Domino's. Let's see what it does. Show me the jobs. Okay, honestly, guys, I don't want to spill the tea on this, but this just looks like a new way for Uber to make money. I think what they're doing, guys, is that Domino's needs new workers, so they're outsourcing their recruitment through Uber. So if you sign up to be a Domino's worker through the Uber app, Uber gets money. You could go ahead and easily sign up to, you know, drive for Domino's on the Domino's website. Literally just takes you to Domino's. And I would bet that this link, does it have an affiliate? That would be hilarious if it did have an affiliate. So that way Uber gets a cut for every... Well, let's just paste this link. Let's see. Sorry, I wasn't expecting this to be a tea spilling event, but you know, you guys know I've done business development management. No, it doesn't. Essentially what they did is that it's just an advertising platform now. This is hilarious, guys. So wow, I thought this was really a really cool way for drivers to make money, but essentially I think Domino's is just paying Uber to put their job listing in the Uber app, and Pet Sitter, Care Guide, and Shipped as well. That is really funny, guys. So yeah, essentially, I mean, they're basically just trying to get drivers to do Uber Eats or hire or do one of these other companies. So anyways, that's where you have it. I didn't even realize that. That's actually pretty funny, but that's all I have for today's video. If you guys want to, I mean, obviously there are other companies hiring. You could do Uber Eats, but Uber Work Hub kind of sounds like a joke to me. It's just another way for them to make money. All right, there you guys have it. Yeah, let me know what you guys think. All right, bye.